Hello and welcome to Ultimate Ironman Untrim Slayer episode 4. Last episode we got a lot done. We unlocked fairy rings, we got the graceful set, did a couple of quests, got a ton of levels I would say. So we're finally ready to do a little bit of Slayer. So the first thing we're going to do this episode is get our first Slayer task. Alright, I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Finally, we get to do some Slayer. Now, for my first task, I'm going to get it off of Turiel. I know I'm 41 combat. I could be using Mazagna or Vanica or whatever. But we're going to use him for the first task, as I'm actually curious about something. I want to test it. But, okay, 16 Minotaurs. I don't think that's too hard. I think those are on the strong level security. Should be able to knock that out, no problem. We're going to go ahead and go over there and knock that out. And, I guess see what our next task is after that. Alright, here comes level 12 Slayer. There we go. Super nice. We're going to go ahead and head back and get ourselves another Slayer task. Alright, we're going to get our second Slayer task now. Forgot to get an enchanted gem as well, but whatever. 33 cave crawlers. Alright, so I guess we're going right back where we were. Okay, quick update. We're actually killing cave crawlers, not flesh crawlers. I was thinking flesh crawlers because I said we're going right back where we were, but no, cave crawlers are different. Just wanted to add in that there is a super anti-poison 1-dose spawn right here, if you didn't know. And you can just simply grab it and then just hop worlds and then grab another one. Because cave crawlers poison a lot. I don't know the poison hit they do, but it's like 6 or 10 or something. It's a lot, but anyway, you can just grab these super anti-poison right here if I ever hop worlds. Okay, alright, might have got a DC or something here, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah, so you just pick up the other super anti-poison, and then to save inventory space, you can just use them on each other. Probably going to grab a couple and then head over to cave crawlers. Just wanted to add in that I am so glad we got fairy rings last episode. Sorry. Because we can just teleport to the monastery, run over the fairy ring. There's a fairy ring right there. And now that we have a cave crawlers task, cave crawlers are literally right here. Bam. Yeah, there we go, cave crawler. So, I don't know if these are aggressive. Okay, yes they are. Should be a safe spot in here. I think I safe spotted them before. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I think I need to get this one over here. Okay, I think there's a safe spot. If I just lure this one around, oh. Yeah? No? Not really sure what's going on anymore. What the heck? Alright, well I'm sure I'll figure it out, but we only have to kill like 30, it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, I found the safe spot, and I'm about to be Slayer level, but these are terrible to kill. As you saw, I just hit a 5, a 4, so that's a total of 9 damage. Then plus 6 is 15. Then 2 is 17. I'm just adding up the damage that you see. So 17 plus 5 is 22. They regenerate health, so 22 plus 6 is 28. So the plus 2 is 30. So as you just saw, 13 Slayer. As you just saw, I did 30 damage, but I only got 22 Slayer XP. On top of that, 30 HP and damage is like 40 hit points XP. So I'm getting like 40 hit points XP versus 22 Slayer. It's really, really bad. These are definitely not good monsters because their health regenerate too fast. But we got to do it. We really don't have many other options. Alright, just about to be level 14 Slayer. And there we go, 14 Slayer. Alright, third Slayer task incoming. 17 zombies, should be pretty easy. I did want to mention that what I was testing earlier, I haven't really fully tested it yet, but I know that for the first 4 Slayer tasks you do, sorry about that, you don't get any points at all. So I figured if I can just use Turiel for my first 4 tasks, I can get through them really quickly, since I'm not going to get any points anyway. Then I can switch to another master on my 5th task. This is the 3rd task. And it says at the bottom, like, Slayer task completed, this is your 2nd task. So this should work, I'm thinking. Probably going to switch to Mazakna or Vanica at the 5th task. I haven't really fully decided yet. We're going to go ahead and knock these zombies out. Alright, 32 magic right there, and about to be level 15 Slayer as well. Currently in the Edgeville dungeon, I decided that I could kill the zombies here in Edgeville dungeon. There's 15 Slayer. And then I could just go to Vanica right there and get another task. I know I just said I was going to use Turiel. This is the 4th task, and we're right here. I might as well try and just see. But yeah, we're going to knock this out. Alright, just about to be task complete and 33 magic. Probably just going to leave this all in one clip just for the sake of, you know, being easier. But yeah, 33 magic right there. 33 magic is pretty useful because it unlocks telekinetic grab. So that's our 3rd task done. Telekinetic grab is needed in a couple of quests. You can also telegrab of gold bar for making jewelry and stuff. Because we don't have 40 smithing right now. And gold bar is needed in a couple of quests. But anyway, 4th task, 106 shades. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be that easy, but I'm going to have to look into this. Alright, just finished the mime event, and it looks like... yeah, we just got mine pieces. Can't really do anything with those. Alright, about to get level 16 Slayer. There we go. Let me just say, these shades do a ton of damage. I'm either going to need a safe spot, or I'm going to have to use prayer for the whole task, so I need to figure something out. Okay, quick update. I just want to go over my method of doing these. So, last trip, I think we had 106 to begin with. And, alright, wrong click. We killed 7 with prayer. Now... these do a ton of damage if not using prayers. I think I'm pretty much just going to have to use prayer. I'm only 13 defense, so... anyway, once we finish a trip, I think I'm just going to teleport to the monastery like this, charge up my prayer, which I already did. Then I run over to the fairy ring. Luckily, it's not too far of a walk, like, to get there, but it is kind of annoying, I would say. But I'm just showing my method to show you kind of... this is pretty tedious. I'm probably just going to record at the end of the task and not... every level like I've been doing, just so I can knock this out and focus on it. So, last destination right here. So I can actually use this shortcut. Hey, my mime stuff's still there. It's weird. I use my prayer gear too when fighting them, so I wear all this. Get like 20, was it 22 prayer bonus? 21. And then anyway, I jump over that little stone right there and run over to Morton. So that's where they're at, is Morton. I have to go around this little windy path. Kind of sucks. I guess I could flick, but they have a really weird attack speed. I don't think it's a normal attack speed, but plus it's kind of a pain to flick. So anyway, this is my current method I've been using. And we're going to knock this task out now. Alrighty, just about to be our 4th Slayer task complete. Yep, there we go. Let me quickly teleport out of here. This took a while. Probably could have just pre-flicked. I realized I think they have just a normal attack speed. I think I said earlier that I thought they had like a weird attack speed, but that's because you're using magic, and magic attacks every 3 seconds versus like a scimitar attacks every 2.4 seconds, so it's like 4 versus 5 ticks. I don't know, it kind of threw me off. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get our 5th task, I guess. We're probably just going to use Mazakna because, I don't know, that task took a while. It was kind of annoying. But we got 40 magic off of that and 23 Slayer. So I think we were 16 Slayer and like 33 magic, I believe. So that's pretty handy. We're going to go ahead and go to the other master and get a new task. Right, about to get our 5th task. Here we go. 67 scorpions should be pretty easy. Yeah. Okay, something I want to go over now that we are 40 magic. This is going to unlock construction training, and I really need to train construction because it unlocks the ability to store things in your house. Store certain things in your house like the graceful outfit, the rogue outfit, the fighter torsos, just a bunch of stuff you can store in the house. Very useful. And for this, I want to get a couple of things done. Now, the first thing I want to get done is item storage with Zora. So that's going to require Regicide, which is going to require Underground Pass, which is going to require 25 ranged. And the route I chose to get 25 ranged is doing the Golem quest and then Shadow of the Storm, and then picking ranged XP, because you get an XP reward and you can pick which one you get. So that gets you to, like, I don't know, 28 or something. It's above 25, it doesn't really matter, ranged, and that part gets done for item storage. The next thing we need is Law Runes to teleport to the house. As far as unlocking those, I'm pretty sure you can get them in the wilderness and stuff. I don't really want to go to the wilderness, so doing the feud quest is the next best option, especially considering it falls into the next thing, which you'll see in a minute. We need 30 thieving for that. Currently we're level 29, not a big deal. We can get that knocked out in a couple of minutes, probably not a big deal at all. And then it gets you to like 37 thieving, I think. Anyway, that unlocks Law Runes, Cosmic Runes, Nature Runes, bunch of good stuff in the future. So really good there. The next thing we need is the Enlightened Journey quest, because that unlocks balloon transport and is very useful for training construction at the current stage at least. And for that we need 30 farming, I believe, to plant the willow sapling and get the branches for doing the quest. So the reason I chose the feud is, to my knowledge, it's like the best, easiest way to get runes, and it gets you from 30 to 37 thieving, and at 38 you can thieve master farmers. So one more level, you can thieve master farmers, and then we could get seeds to train farming. So that's probably going to be one of the first things I'm going to do, so we can work on that while we work on the other stuff. Getting Zora item storage, definitely going to be useful for the account. And then the last thing we need is going to be money for the account to just train construction. I think we're going to need around 300 to 400k. I haven't really fully decided what level I'm going to get in construction, but I think maybe like 48. There are several construction unlocks that are very good. Let's see here. So at level 46 is the armor case. I think you can store, I think it's the rogue outfit in here and the fighter torso. Those are the, you can only store 2 things in an oak armor case, so those will probably be the 2 things we'd use. 48 is oak treasure chest. You can store easy and beginner clue items in there, I think. Not 100% sure. But oak wardrobe at level 42, I think you can store the graceful outfit in there. So very, very useful things, especially in the future when we start doing slayers. So like currently, for example, we're using monk robes. Obviously we'll probably have something better later on, but I have like none of my graceful stuff on, so except the boots. So if I just took these boots off, I could put all this graceful stuff in my house. Oh yeah, in the hood, my bad. All this in my house, and then I would have so much free inventory space. It'd be really, really useful. But yeah, that's the current state we need to do, or current stage we need to do. We might do Slayer for a little bit, haven't really decided. I may do this task. I'm thinking I need to get like maybe 41 magic as well for Underground Pass. There's a bunch of things you have to fight, and level 41 magic unlocks, I think it's right here. Whoops, let me move that. It's Wind Blast. I'm not sure where it is. That's Water Blast. Yeah, Wind Blast right there, 41 magic. Probably a lot stronger than Fire Strike, so I don't know, I haven't really decided. I just wanted to mention that. So there's like 6 quests we need to do. The Golem, Shadow of the Storm, the Feud, Underground Pass, Regicide, and Enlightened Journey, as well as getting 30 farming and eventually 38 thieving, but we'll be able to quest most of that anyway. I think that's all we need to my knowledge, and then just money, which is simple enough. We could do more agility pyramid. Just thought I'd mention that. I know this has been a long clip. Just wanted to add that in. That's probably going to be the next grind of this episode. We did get a decent amount of Slayer levels. I could do more, but I don't know. I think I need to get that done ASAP so I can store my items away safely. So just thought I'd mention that. Alright, so the first thing we're going to knock out is 30 thieving, and there it is. Now we're going to head over and do the feud quest. Right, there we go. 37 thieving, 2000 XP off 38, not too bad. Once again, at 38 thieving, you can do master farmers. I think it's level 38, let me make sure. Yeah, 38 master farmers. The next thing we're going to do is, if you talk to him and help him on the next thing, you unlock the rune shop. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so we went ahead and unlocked the rune shop now. Super nice. So if we talk to him now, and we go to, I think it's first option, yeah. And then we go to other runes and not elemental. There we go, law runes, nature runes, all that stuff. Went ahead and bought like 10 law runes and some earths and waters so we can teleport to our house in Falador if we need to. Super nice. Got 41 magic also off of the boss in the feud quest. Forgot to mention that earlier. I actually had to kill one of them twice. I almost killed it and it despawned because I didn't kill it fast enough. So I started using air blast or wind blast or whatever, because fire strike kept splashing like crazy and wasn't hitting very high. So next thing we're going to do, I think, is work on getting 38 thieving so we can start planting some stuff to get farming up while we work on these other quests. Alright, just about to be 38 thieving, and there we go. I think we're going to sell this adamant scimitar that we got from the feud quest, and then we're going to go ahead and just start some thieving to get some seeds for farming now. Alright, we're about to do our first farm run. I just wanted to add something in. For the next quest we're going to be able to do, I think I'm going to sell this cat and drop the Karambwanji so that we have more inventory space to do the quest. And I'm pretty sure that Shadow of the Storm takes place in an instant, so I think that we can't even have a cat with us anyway. But that's going to be a dangerous quest because I think if you die I will lose Graceful, so I have to be really careful on that one. Alright, went ahead and just did my farm run. Got to 20 farming, just planting the stuff. We're going to work on farming a little bit more later. The next thing we're going to do, I think, is the Golem quest. Alright, just about to be quest complete, I believe. Yeah, there we go. 1k craft XP, 1k thieving XP. The next thing we're going to do is the Shadow of the Storm quest. A little bit nervous of this because the boss fight and everything. I don't know, hopefully we can handle it. I think I'm probably going to go with magic. You have to use a Silverlight to finish it off, but I think you only have to use it to finish it off. Like, you can do any other thing to damage it, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that next. Okay, quick update. So, I'm currently at the point in Shadow of the Storm where you fight the boss. And I've tried twice to fight the boss. And I've tried using magic to weaken it down with Wind Blast. It doesn't really work. The first time I got it to around 20% of its HP, I was flinching it. And pretty much I was doing that for like 20 minutes straight, but the problem is that it just regenerates by the time I do damage to it. So I had to teleport out. I tried again a second time. Like halfway through the run, I wasn't even really hitting at all. I was trying to flinch it with magic, which you can't really do. You just have to take one hit and then dish one hit, and then I don't know, I just couldn't hit it. So my next plan is, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to go into the wilderness, in really deep wilderness, and try to thieve a Iron Dagger poisoned off of a rogue, and hope that I don't get PK'd because I'm risking my full Graceful set in the wilderness. I think it's going to have to be done though, because Agradnar can be poisoned, and the poison will just do damage over time while I'm flinching it, and that'll be enough to kill it, I think. So that's what we're going to have to do next. Alright, well, we have the Iron Dagger P. We pickpocketed the rogues, we got it. I'm going to be honest with you, this made me really uncomfortable. I was watching the map, radar, everything, just making sure hopefully nobody would pop up. But we got the Iron Dagger P. We don't need to go to the wilderness with our Graceful set. I wouldn't mind going to the wilderness so much, but the Graceful set is the thing that I'm worried about losing. The money, Death Runes isn't that big of a deal. It sucks, but like, I'm just glad we got this thing. Hopefully we can finish Shadow of the Storm now. Alright, we went ahead and finished the Shadow of the Storm quest. I don't have the footage of it because I was doing it on computer and I didn't want to record off of there because it would lag a little bit, and also I can't get audio off of there. I'm having problems with that. Maybe it's fixed by now, I haven't checked, but we finished the quest. It got us, sorry about that, 27 ranged, so pretty nice. I didn't want to do it on mobile because I was flinching the boss and it was kind of a pain. I didn't want to misclick. I feel like I probably would on mobile. It's a lot easier to misclick. But the Iron Dagger definitely helped us out. We were able to kill it in probably just like 5, maybe 10 minutes. Not that big of a deal, flinching. Really helped out. The next thing I think we need to work on is Underground Pass now. But we're going to do one more farm run, try to clear up as much inventory space as we can, and then head over and do an Underground Pass quest. Alright, just finished the farm run. Almost got level 24 farming. Gonna have to drop this sweet corn. Apparently you need 28 cooking to cook it. so I can't really do that yet. I could grind it out really quick and then cook it, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to go ahead and get the items to do the underground pass now. Alright, we're at the spot to start underground pass. I'm actually just going to start this on my computer and try to rush through it as quickly as I can. But I wanted to mention that we have 14 defense, if you noticed that. I got it while doing Shadow of the Storm, killing the boss. I was doing shared XP and then I got that, so that's where that came from. Alright, just about at the end of the underground pass. There we go. Let me just say, I did this quest really fast in my opinion. It took me about 45 minutes, that's it. A couple of things I do want to go over. If you're doing this quest, on the final room, people usually have trouble with the jumps to do on the final room, if you know what I'm talking about. It's actually good to save your run energy to 100, then turn it on right when you do the jump, and then turn it back off and walk to the next jump. I only failed a couple of times throughout the whole quest down there, and I was able to get the amulets from the demons or whatever in like... I think I got the cat and the amulets without even messing up. So then I had to do like 3 times to get to the end part. But anyway, also fishing trawler, in Port Kazakh there's a general store that sells a lot of the items you need, like the rope, the bucket, the tinderbox, and there's a plank spawn right there, so that's kind of helpful too. But we got underground pass knocked out. I think we have to do regicide now, so I'll probably go ahead and start that while I'm here and then maybe get the items and do that, but I might end up doing that tomorrow. But yeah, underground pass complete. We have the Iben staff now. We can't currently use it. You need 50 attack and 50 magic, but we'll hold on to that for a while. We can also store it in Zora once we do regicide later, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, underground pass complete. Alright, about to be quest complete. This one took me like an hour and 40 minutes. Kind of did a couple of things wrong, to be honest. Luckily, like, I forgot my tinderbox, and luckily you can buy one over there in the area. I didn't have to go through an underground pass again. But like, I gave the guy the rabbit that you need, and then I needed to go get another tinderbox, and I came back and I had to give him another rabbit, so I had to go back there and then get another rabbit. You can actually buy these off the charter ship and then cook them, so you don't have to actually kill the rabbit and save a little bit of hit points XP. That's what I did. But yeah, anyway, quest complete. Also, we got a hard clue scroll off of a random event. I didn't even know you could get that. It was off the Quizmaster event where you can pick a mystery box. I chose the mystery box and I got a hard clue scroll. We can actually do the first step, so we're going to try to do this clue and see what happens. But yeah, I'll get back to you when I do the first step. Alright, we're actually able to do the first step and the second step. All we gotta do is go to Yanil for this one. We're gonna knock that out and I'll get right back to you. Alright, I just did the other step. Now this next step requires an aid of the Mire-Qui or Mire-Q, whichever one, I don't know. But you don't actually need to finish it, you just need to start it. But that requires In Search of the Mire-Qui. So we're gonna do that quest, I think, in a little bit, because this is a pretty easy clue. All you gotta do is dig there. I don't think you even have to fight anything, so it should be pretty easy. We'll probably knock that out, and we're gonna eventually want to do tipple trekking probably anyway, so I think it's good to knock that out. But I think the next thing I'm probably gonna do is get some seeds to do farming, so we can get that up a little bit more, and then probably knock that out. Alright, a little bit of an update. Currently 27 farming. The only thing standing in our way of doing the Enlightened Journey quest, I believe, is 30 farming, so we need those 3 levels, and then we can do construction. I do still need to do the quest to do this clue scroll as well, so we're probably going to work on that maybe tomorrow. It's pretty late right now. Alright, didn't go to sleep yet. Went ahead and just finished this In Search of the Mire-Qui quest. So I think we're going to do this clue scroll at least first, and I guess that got us 15 defense, 34 HP as well. I think the only thing I really need to get is food just to start the quest, and then I should be able to do this clue scroll. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, I think it's way up here. I think it is way up here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh my goodness, dude. This is the 4th step where we hadn't had to attack anything and we can actually do it. This is crazy right now. I'm going to go head over there and do this. This is in Draenor. Alright guys, moment of truth. This is our 3rd step completed. This could be the end. I'm really hoping this is the casket. Please. No. Oh my god, I hope we can do it. Come on. What is it? I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know what that is. Hang on, I'm going to have to look that up. I just looked it up. And if you saw that screen, you know where it's at. It's in the freaking wilderness, so we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. Yeah, we can finish it off. Yes, I don't have to flick, thank goodness. Alright, we should just be able to dig. I think it's over here, isn't it? Oh god, where's the tile? There we go. No, another clue. Come on, we better be done. We better be done, come on. Alright, we made it out at least. Made it out of the wilderness. Alright, let's read this step, see what we get next. I'm gonna have to look that up, I don't know what that is. Alright, I just looked up the step. It is in the Fisher Realm, which you need Holy Grail, or the Holy Grail quest for, which I also need Merlin's Crystal. We're going to go ahead and do that because we're pretty much committed to this clue at this point. I think the next step pretty much has to be the reward, so may as well. Also, I did want to do the Holy Grail eventually because it gives a ton of defense XP. I think it'll get us like 30 defense, so we're going to go ahead and knock that out. Probably going to do it tomorrow because it's really late right now, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and knock those 2 quests out next, I think. Alright, got 30 farming a minute ago, forgot to record it. I was getting compost, wasn't paying attention to the XP, but yeah, I got 30 farming. I think we're going to go start the Enlightened Journey quest until the point where we get the Willow Sapling, and then we can plant that, and then work on getting the requirements for this hard clue scroll so we can finish that next. Alright, went ahead and got the sapling so we can plant this now. I just dropped my stuff by the docks and then ran back and forth. I had to drop the Ivan's staff, the Draymond's staff, Ardo and Cloak and Staff of Fire. Most of that's untradeable, so I don't think it'll even spawn to other people to take, so it wasn't a big deal. You just have to be really fast. We're going to go ahead and plant this and then work on Merlin's Crystal. Alright, quick note, while prepping to do the quest, I noticed I was 42 magic. I was like, you know what, I can probably use a Wizard Mind Bomb and boost to 45 and use the Camelot Teleport to speed up things, but apparently it only boosts me to 44, but I'm only 1.5k away. And I remembered, since I'm in Falador, that my task, I think, is Scorpions, so I should be able to just kill some Scorpions, knock out 43, and then be able to boost. So we're going to do that next. Alright, there is 43 magic, super helpful. Superheat item might be useful later on. I'm going to go ahead and finish this kill, because this kill is going to get us level 24 Slayer as well. So there's 24 Slayer, and we did get a beginner clue scroll off of this. So I'm going to go get some more law runes and try to knock this out. Alright, we got the beginner casket. Without further ado, let's open this up. Alright, well, we're going to work on Merlin's Crystal next. Alright, there is the end of the Merlin's Crystal quest. 70 quest points, looking pretty nice. The only thing we have left to do now is Holy Grail, and then we can do this clue scroll. Super hyped. Alright, about to finish up the Holy Grail. We are currently 43 combat, 15 defense, and 44 prayer. So let's go ahead and see what we get off of this. 2 quest points. Went up to 45 prayer, really close to 46. And 32 defense, really close to 33. Super nice, as well as let's check the combat level, 47. So a lot of levels there. Super nice. Now we're gonna go knock out this clue scroll, and I'll see you then. Alright, the moment's finally here. This should be the end of the clue scroll. Makes you got a challenge. How many cannons? I don't know, like 5. I just guessed. Wow. Alright, there is the casket. Finally got the casket. Oh my goodness. First hard clue scroll. What are we going to get on the account? A Zamorak page, Black D-High Chaps, Rune Longsword. Oh, you know what? That Rune Longsword might actually be useful. Pretty sure that's like a best in slot for us. Black D-High Chaps. Probably not going to be able to use those. I'll probably just sell them to the shop or something, because they're not going to be able to use those for a long time. But the Zammy page, I think we're going to go probably do Horror from the Deep if that's possible, so that we can store that away. But super nice. Pretty good looking clue scroll. Alright, went ahead and finished Horror from the Deep quest. I didn't know that when I killed the boss, it just directly into the quest, but it got me to 30 ranged, 36 strength, and 44 magic. So we can now just put this page in the Unholy book or Damaged book or whatever. So this is pretty useful. It says the first page has been placed. So then you could just drop it, and then you can go to rewards and then get it back with the page in there, I think. So if we check, yeah, the page has been placed, so it's still in there. So now we can just, if we get a page, we can just throw it in the book and then drop the book. We don't have to carry the page around until we get the full set or something like that. So next thing I'm going to do is agility pyramid so I can get some money, because currently really we're just waiting to finish enlightened journey. I have to wait for my tree to grow. It's going to be like a couple more hours, I think, but I'm going to have the money for construction, I think, afterward. Alright, went ahead and did like 2 trips to the pyramid, got like 700k. I also put 100k in the Nightmare Zone coffer. And we're going to go ahead and get the rest of these branches off this tree and finish the Enlightened Journey quest. But one other thing is, I do have this mystery box from a random event. I'm going to go ahead and open it. And a bucket. Alright, we're going to go ahead and finish the Enlightened Journey quest now. Okay, quick update while doing this quest. There's actually a bowl spawn right by this Ardone patch. And you need a bowl for the quest. I just gotta say, this has gotta be the first time in the history of RuneScape that anybody has used this bowl spawn. I mean, like, it's just so random. Alright, we're at the point in the quest where we need to die to Zora because we have all these combat items down here that we can't really do anything with. Like, we can't go to Entrana and finish the quest like fast enough because it's going to take us to Taverley and everything. So we just need to die here, and we're going to be able to get our stuff back, so no worries. And then we'll be able to finish the quest. Alright, so quickly, easy way to get back to Zora is teleporting minigame teleport to the Nightmare Zone. Then you go ahead and unlock this coffer right here, take out some money, so you can use the charter ship to get there. I'm just going to take out like 5k, should be good enough. Then you just head there, which is what I'm going to do now. Alright, made it back to Zora. We can collect our stuff now. Now you notice I have a bunch of random stuff in my inventory. That's because I don't want to collect everything from Zora. I just want to collect these specific things. If you saw earlier, that's why my inventory was separated like that, because Zora gives you items in a certain order based on how your inventory is. Anyway, this should give me all the things I want and none of the things I don't. So, let's see. Yeah, we got the full Graceful and the Ardone Cloak. We don't actually really want that, but I'll just drop it anyway. So now we can finish this quest. I went ahead and just bought these items off of the charter ship, so you just buy those and you can just drop them afterwards. Doesn't really matter, but the other stuff is safely stored in Zora for now, and we're going to go ahead and finish this quest. Alright, about to be quest complete. Let me quickly go over something. I realized why we got the Ardone Cloak and we weren't supposed to, and I actually put that item there just in case I messed up by one. I could just drop it because I could easily get it back anyway. But I think we were supposed to get the Chronicle back, and as you saw in the previous episode, if you die with the Chronicle, it's just gone. It doesn't get protected by Zora or anything like that, so that's why that happened. I just realized. But should be quest complete right now once we talk to him. And okay, so a lot of XP across things. So let's see what we get here. 44 crafting, got a crafting level, pretty nice. 33 farming, we were level 31, that's super nice. And 41 fire making, pretty helpful. Now there's nothing standing in our way of doing construction. I do have to unlock the Varrock Lumberyard spot first though. Alright, we just unlocked the balloon to Varrock, so that's basically it. I would say we're ready to train construction now. But unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to call this the end of the episode. I already got a ton of clips together, and I think we're over 30 minutes right now. I'll probably edit it down. But we got a lot of gains this episode. I think we got a couple of combat levels. I'm not sure on the total levels for skills. I can't remember, but I think maybe like 100, 150, not sure. But quest points, I think we had 51, went to 75, so a lot of quest points. Definitely made a lot of gains this episode. If you're enjoying this series so far, add a subscribe if you want to see more. Like if you enjoyed the video. But that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. SOF Jonah, signing out.